Peace and light, everyone, and welcome to Mental Health Monday, presented by Pim's Balance. Today is February the 3rd, 2025. I want to welcome you to a new month of Mental Health Monday. The theme of this month is nurturing self love and connection. As we step into the month of February, a month often associated with love and connection, we've decided to focus on a theme that is essential for our well being: nurturing self love and connection. Throughout this month, we'll be exploring various aspects of self love, romantic relationships, friendships, and community involvement. Our goal is to provide you with practical tips, inspiring stories, and some expert insights to help you strengthen your connections with yourself and others. And this is a very special month. We are also adding the Black History Month segment where we will be giving shout outs to Africans and African Americans, just Africans, Black people around the globe, for their contributions to our wonderful world and society. And so I'm just thrilled, you guys, to venture off into this first episode of February that is dedicated to nurturing self love and connection. Before we begin, let's send up some positive thoughts. Everyone around the world, take a moment, step back, and just send out that positive energy into the world to everyone around the world. Here's a breakdown of this month's episodes. They are as follows. Today, we're delving into the topic, the foundations of self love. Then on February 10, we'll dive into cultivating healthy romantic relationships. On February 17, the topic is building and maintaining friendships. And we'll wrap the month of February up on February 24 with the topic connecting with your community. Let's dive in. And I hope that this outline interests you and goes well with your vision for the month of February 2025. So, the topic, the foundations of self love. It's all about understanding self love and its importance for mental health. This is where we began a journey of nurturing ourselves with self love and connection. The foundations of self love and understanding its importance for mental health. Self love is the practice of valuing and caring for yourself. It's about recognizing your worth, treating yourself with kindness, and prioritizing your well being. And so, why is self love important for mental health? Self love is crucial for mental health because it affects how we perceive ourselves and interact with the world. When we practice self love, we build a strong sense of self worth, which helps us set healthy boundaries, make positive choices, and cope with life's challenges. It allows us to treat ourselves with compassion rather than harsh self criticism, fostering a healthier and more positive mindset. Practical exercises that can be utilized for building self love are various, but we want to make sure we hone in on self love and compassion. And so now that we understand the importance of self love, let's explore some practical exercises to help you build self love and self compassion. Positive affirmations are powerful statements that can help you challenge negative thoughts and reinforce a positive self image. Try starting your day by looking in the mirror and repeating affirmations like, I am worthy of self love and respect, or I am enough just as I am, or something like, I deserve to be happy and healthy. Consistently practicing affirmations can help shift your mindset and build self love. And then here's another exercise, the self compassion break. When you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, take a self compassion break. Pause for a moment and acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Place your hand over your heart and say to yourself, this is a moment of suffering. Suffering is a part of life. May I be kind to myself in this moment, and may I give myself the compassion I need. This exercise can help you cultivate kindness and understanding towards yourself. And another exercise is journaling. Journaling is a great way to reflect on your thoughts and emotions and to practice self love. Each day, write down three things you appreciate about yourself and three things you're grateful for. This practice can help you focus on the positives and reinforce a sense of self worth. Overcoming self criticism and negative talk. In this segment, let's address one of the biggest obstacles to self love, self criticism and negative talk. Many of us have an inner critic that constantly judges and belittles us. Learning to quiet this inner critic and replace negative self talk with positive, supportive thoughts is essential for building self love. So, how do you identify negative self talk? The first step to overcoming negative self talk is to become aware of it. Pay attention to your inner dialogue and notice when you're being self critical. Common forms of negative self talk include thoughts like, I'm not good enough, or I always mess things up, or something like, I'll never be successful. But it's our jobs, your job, to challenge those negative thoughts. So once you identify negative self talk, challenge these thoughts by questioning their validity. Ask yourself, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Would I say this to a friend? What evidence do I have that contradicts this thought? By challenging negative thoughts, you can begin to see them for what they truly are, distorted perceptions, not truths. Replacing negative self talk with positive affirmations. Try replacing negative self talk with affirmations that are positive and that reflect your true worth and potential. For example, if you catch yourself thinking, I am a failure, counter this with, I am capable and learning from my experiences. Consistently practicing this shift in mindset can help you build a more practical and positive and loving relationship with yourself. Real life stories and expert insights. In this segment, I'll share some real life stories and expert insights on the journey of self love. There were some listener submissions from the regular listeners who follow the show on a regular basis, and they knew what we were going to be talking about today. And so I'm going to share some personal stories of building self love. And then I'll go into some expert insight. And so I received many inspiring stories from our audience about the experiences with self love. For example, Jessica shared how practicing daily affirmations and self care routines helped her overcome feelings of unworthiness, while Michael found strength through therapy and meditation. Here's some expert insights and tips from a mental health professional on cultivating self love. In reading an article by Dr. Laura Adams, she's a clinical psychologist who provides valuable insights on building self love. Dr. Adams emphasizes the importance of self awareness and self care. Quote, self love is a continuous journey. It requires ongoing self awareness and the willingness to prioritize your well being. Practice self care by engaging in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment, and seek support when it's needed. Now we're rolling on over into segment 5. This is our Black History Month spotlight and shout out. In honor of Black History Month, I would like to shine a spotlight on two incredible individuals who have made significant contributions to the world. First up, African American shout out Dr. Maya Angelou. She's an iconic poet, memorist, and civil rights activist. Dr. Angelou's powerful words and wisdom have touched the hearts of many, inspiring generations to embrace their true selves and fight for justice and equality. Next up is our African shout out, Dr. Dennis Mukwege, hailing from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Dr. Mukwege is a renowned gynecologist and human rights advocate who has dedicated his life to helping survivors of sexual violence. His unwavering commitment to healing and empowerment has earned him global recognition, including the Nobel Peace Prize. All right, you guys, it's time for me to roll up out of here. Let me do a summary and a wrap up with a little teaser for the next episode. Today, we've delved into the importance of self love and how it serves as the foundation for our mental well being. And remember, nurturing self love is a continuous journey that requires patience and dedication. I hope the insights and strategies shared today will inspire you to prioritize self compassion in your daily lives. Tune in next week, February 10, for our exciting episode on cultivating healthy, romantic relationships. We'll be exploring the key elements of building and maintaining fulfilling romantic partnerships, offering valuable tips and advice to help you strengthen your bonds with your loved ones. To conclude, as we wrap up today's episode, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on the importance of self love and connection in your life. And remember, you are worthy of love and compassion, both from yourself and others. I'll leave you with an inspiring quote by Dr. Jackie. Self love is the foundation upon which all meaningful connections are built. When you nurture and embrace your true self, you create a ripple effect of love and kindness that touches every aspect of your life. I want to thank you guys for joining us today on Mental Health Monday. And if you guys are interested in the more in depth shows of today's show or any Mental Health Monday show, I encourage you guys to join me on our Discord group at Pim's Balance. Of course, you would have to send me a request to add you to the group. And so, if you want the more in depth show material, please join me. I'd love to have you. Stay tuned, stay connected, and keep nurturing that beautiful self love. Until next time, take care, peace and light.